Well, I hate to say it, but with no end in sight to that strike at that job I've got, I need to sell something. And I had a classic car buyer ask me if my '63 Chevrolet Impala was for sale. This guy's a dealer, and I first told him no, and he kept bothering me, and I told him, look, I've already turned down $6,000 for it several times. And he popped off and he said, well, would $8,000 buy it? And I told him no to that, because I thought in all fairness I'd offer it to my viewers who have watched it build, and before I considered selling it that. And who knows, it might even be worth more than that to some of y'all, I don't know. If somebody wanted to buy it, they could write me, send me a message, and we could write back and forth, and I could sell it to you that way. One thing about it, you know what you're getting, you know everything about the car. That old original numbers matching 327 motor turned out real nice. I've driven it about 3,000 miles, and it hasn't used any oil. It doesn't leak any oil. And at the times when people were offering me $6,000 for it, it still had that old rusty trunk, and I didn't want to sell the car with all that rusty metal like that. I hate to say it, the front floorboards, they got a little bit of rust in them. I don't think they need to be replaced. One of them needs a small patch. But I've redone all that dash in it. Didn't repaint the bottom part of it, but I repainted the instrument cluster and the needles and all that things. And I've still got some paint to repaint the glove box lid with. I don't know why that faded a different color than the rest of the dash, but it did. But I got a good matching color for that. I've also got, all these parts that you've seen me buy for it. I've got all the chrome. I've got an extra back bumper for it. I've even got an extra hood, but it has a little rust hole in it too, just like this hood has some rust holes in it. All that stuff I would throw in with it. Man, those rear Kragers, I've got those, but they were warped, and I borrowed the two wheels off the El Camino, and the car drives a lot better. It still has a worn steering box. The steering box is worn out on it, kind of has a little bit of play in it. I think it would drive a lot better with the new steering box, but as far as drivability is concerned, that's about the only thing that I think it needs. Had a lot of people tell me that, not to paint it, that the car would be worth more to them like it is, and I bought a gallon of paint for it, but I've kind of kicked back and forth whether I should try to sell it like it is or paint it and do the interior like I said, but I think it's a good idea to go ahead and offer it like it is for those that might want it like this. I know one thing, I could sure use the money from selling it, and right now at this time my kids are out of school, and shoot, if it sold and did pretty good on the sale, I could potentially take them on a nice vacation with all of us not having anything to do right now. So now would be a good time to sell it. It'd give the viewers that want to buy it like it is that opportunity to buy it like it is. I've had a lot of fun with it. I got that 59 Impala that I can build next, or that 55 Chevy convertible. It's kind of a sad thing that I need to sell it, but then again, that's why I got all these cars, as far as that, if I ever go through kind of a tough time, I got something that I can cut loose and sell. And at this time I need to sell that '63 Chevy, and I really don't want to sell it to this car dealer but without offering it to y'all first. I think y'all might appreciate it more, I hope. Thanks for watching.